So children, in the last class we have seen exercise 2.4 question number 1 to 5 we have solved how we have converted word problem to equation form. So let us continue exercise 2.4 with starting from question number 6 till 5th we have done in earlier class. So now let's do the question number 6. Linear equation 1 variable exercise 2.4 question number 6. Now let us read the question. There is a narrow rectangular plot reserved for a school in a Mahuli village. Narrow rectangular plot. So let's make one rectangular plot. This one plot, rectangular plot. And this plot is reserved for a school. And the length and breadth of the plot are in the ratio 11:4. And whenever ratio comes, you have to assume length 11x and breadth 4x. So length and breadth are in the ratio 11:4. So length equals to 11x and breadth equals to 4x. So let's start with this only. Let's write this. Let length of the plot equals to 11x and breadth of the plot equals to breadth of the plot equals to 4x. Now let's proceed. Now let's read the question. Second statement. At the rate of rupees 100 per meter, it will cost village panchayat 75,000 to fence the plot. Now village panchayat wants to fence the entire plot, and the total cost of fencing is 75,000 and cost of 1 meter of fencing is rupees 100 given to us. So with the help of this we can find out the perimeter. So perimeter of rectangular plot equals to total cost divided by cost of 1 meter. Total cost 75,000 that is given to us, and cost of 1 meter 100 rupees, 2020 cut. So 750 meter is the perimeter of rectangular plot. And we know what is the perimeter formula for rectangular plot, children? Perimeter of rectangular plot 2 into L plus B equals to 750 meter. Now what is length given to us? Length we assumed 11x. See, length 11x and breadth is 4x. So putting the value, length is 11x and breadth is 4x equals to 750. Now we have converted into an equation. Now let's solve. 2 into 11 plus 4, 15x equals to 750. It implies 15 2s are 30x. 30x equals to 750. Means x equals to 750 by 30. That is equals to 25. So we got the value of x as 25. Now we can easily find length and breadth. Therefore length equals to, what is length? 11x. 11 into 25 equals to 275 meter. And breadth, what is breadth? Breadth equals to 4x. 4 into 25, 100 meter. So children, we have completed, and in similar way you can check also. So these are the dimensions, children. We need to find the dimensions. So these are the dimension. Dimension means length and breadth. So in this way we have completed the question. You can check also. Now let us do question number 7. So see question 7. Hassan buys 2 kinds of cloth material for school uniform. Shirt material that costs rupees 15 per meter. So let us start solution. Cost of 1 meter of shirt material. What is the cost of 1 meter of shirt material? It is given to us rupees 50. 1 meter cost. And trouser material that costs rupees 90 per meter. And cost of 1 meter of trouser material. This is given to us. Trouser material. Rupees 90. Now, what is given? For every 2 meter of trouser, he buys 3 meter of shirt. That means ratio is given to us. For 2 meter trouser, he has to purchase 3 meter of shirt for uniform. So ratio is 2:3. So we'll start like this. Let he buys 2x meter of. Let he buys 2x because ratio is 2:3. So 2x and 3x will take. Let he buys 2x meter of trouser material and 3x meter of shirt material. Now, after this, let's find the cost of 2x meter of trouser material. Trouser material cost. What is cost of 2x meter trouser material? Trouser is 90 rupees per meter. So 90 into 2x. That means 180x. And cost of 3x meter of shirt material. What is the cost of shirt material, children? It is 50 rupees per meter, and 3x meter we have purchased. 3x into 50, 150x. Now, see next part of the question. He sells the material at 12% and 10% profit respectively. He sells the material at 12%. So what did he purchase first? See, shirt material he purchased first. Means on shirt 12% profit and on trouser 10% profit. So let's find the profit. Now, profit on trouser material. Profit on trouser material. Profit equals to profit percent of cost price. So 12% of profit on. First we have to find out shirt. So let's write shirt instead. Profit on shirt material. 12% of shirt material 150x. So 150x means 12 by 100 into 150. X 0 cut. 2 5s are 2 6s are 5 3s are means 6 3s are 18x. This is the profit on shirt material. Now let's find profit on trouser material. See here it is given that, see the question again, children. See, he sells the material 12% and 10% profit. So first he purchased shirt and second he purchased trouser. So shirt we have found. So profit on shirt material is 12% of 150. Cost price of shirt material 150x total cost. So 18x. Now profit on trouser material. So profit on trouser material equals to 10% of, what is the cost? 180x. So 10% of 180x means 10 by 100 into 180. Cut 0 0 0 0. So what left? Again 18x we got. Now, as we know, his total sale. What is the question? See again the next part of the question. His total sale is 36,600. That means sale includes cost price and profit together. So total sale means sale on shirt and plus sale on trouser material, both cost price and profit. So let's find out what is the cost of trouser material 180x. What is the profit on it? 18x. This is trouser. Now what is the sale on shirt material? 150x. What is the profit? 18x. And total sale is 36,600. So see, finally we have formed the equation. Now let's add all. 180, 150, 330 and 36, 366. 366x equals to 36600, means x equals to 36600 divided by 366. On cutting we'll get 100. Therefore, what we need to find? See the question, what we need to find? How much trouser material did he buy, and how much he buy? 2x meter. So we'll multiply with 2. Therefore, length of trouser material he buys equals to 2x equals to 2 into 100. 200 meter trouser material he purchased. Understood, children? Now let's do question number 8. Reading question. Half of a herd of deer are grazing in the field. There is a group of deer, herd means group of deer, are grazing in the field, and 3/4 are remaining are playing nearby. The rest 9 are drinking water from the pond. Find the number of deer in the herd. So we don't know how many deer are there. So let us start by taking let the number of deer in the herd be x. So we assume number of deer in the herd x. Now reading again, half are grazing means number of deer grazing in the field. Number of deer grazing in the field. How many are grazing? Half of x. Total is x. Out of total half are grazing. So x by 2. Half into x by 2. So how much left? Anyone tells? Remaining number of deer left. Total number of deer x. Half are grazing. So how much left? X minus x by 2. X is our total and x by 2 is grazing. So let's find remaining total minus total number of deer minus grazing one. So take LCM, 2x minus x by 2. That means x by 2. So this is the number of deer left. Now reading question again. 3/4 of remaining are playing nearby. So remaining we got x by 2. Now number of deer playing nearby. Number of deer playing nearby. How many are playing nearby? 3/4. How many are playing? Number of deer playing nearby. 3/4 of remaining. Remaining is x by 2. Means 3 by 4 into x by 2. 3x by 8 are playing nearby. And now read again question. Rest 9 are drinking water. 9 are drinking water. Number of deer drinking water. Number of deer drinking water. How many are drinking water? 9. It is given to us in the question. Now, total number of deer includes grazing x by 2, playing 3x by 8, drinking 9 means total number of. So see children how we have formed the equation. Grazing, playing, drinking. These 3 types of deers make total number of deer. So we have formed the equation. Now let's solve, bringing variable to one side, constant to the other side. 9 equals to x minus x by 2 minus 3x by 8. Bringing all variable to one side. Take LCM, denominators are not same. So what is LCM? LCM is 8. So 8x, we will multiply by 4. Here multiply by 8. 8x minus 4x minus 3x. 8 minus 4, 4. 4 minus 3, 1. 1x by 8 means 8 minus 4, 4. 4 minus 3, 1. 1x by 8 or simply x by 8. X by 8 equals to, what is going on there? 9. Now, we need to find x. Whatever in division will go in multiplication. It implies x equals to 9 into 8. 9 8s are 72. Therefore, total number of deer. Total number of deer. How much? 72 deer are there. So, we have found number of deer in the herd. Now, let us do question number 9. Reading the question, a grandfather is 10 times older than his granddaughter. So who is younger? Granddaughter. So let us assume, let granddaughter's age be x. Let granddaughter's age be x. Then grandfather's age. Then grandfather's age equals to 10 times granddaughter. So 10 times means 10 into x, 10x. Now, he is also 54 years older than her. One more step, see here. He means grandfather. Grandfather is also 54 years older than granddaughter. Granddaughter is x. 54 plus x. So we have formed the equation, very easy. Now simply solve. 10x minus x equals to 54. 10 minus 1, 9x equals to 54. Means x equals to 54 by 9. 9 6 are 54, x equals to 6. Therefore, granddaughter's age equals to 6 years, and grandfather's age equals to 10x, means 10 into 6, 60 years old. And we can check also, if you see checking, let's check this question. A grandfather is 10 times older. So 60 is 10 times. 10 into granddaughter is 6 years. So 10 6 is 60. First condition meet. Now grandfather is also 54 years older than granddaughter. 54 years older than granddaughter is 6 years. Grandfather is 60. So 60 equals to 54 years older than granddaughter. So both the conditions we have checked also. Now let us do the last question of the exercise. A man's age is 3 times his son's age. So his younger son. So let us start. Let son's age be x. Be x years. Then a man's age 3 times older. Then a man's age equals to 3x. 3 times 3x. 10 years ago, he was 5 times his son's age. So 10 years ago, let's find 10 years ago. 10 years ago, son's age 10 years younger. So x minus 10. And father also. And 10 years ago, father's age was 3x minus 10. We have to subtract 10 from both son's age and father's age. 10 years before, because we need to find the age 10 years before. Now, 10 years ago, he was 5 times his son's age. So, father was at that time 5 times son's age. So, at that time, father was 5 times son's age at that time. So, finally, from the equation, now let's solve. 3x minus 10 equals to, multiply. 5x minus 5 tens are 50. Bringing variable one side, 3x minus 5x equals to minus 50 plus 10. Transposing, minus 2x equals to minus 40. Minus minus cancel out. X equals to 40 by 2. 40 by 2 is 20 years. Therefore we can write, therefore son's age is x years, means x is 20 years, and father's age or Aman's age, whatever, father's age, 3x, 3 into 20, 60 years. So this question completed, and you can check in the same way as we have done question number 9. So this complete this exercise